The Gecko and the Echo by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. On a tropical island that rose from the seas, where the welcome was warm on the coconut breeze, one little gecko, flamboyant, expressive, felt quite unique and extremely impressive.
I am Goldie the Great. Check me out, drink it in. Hear me sing, watch me dance. I can do anything. Someday, very soon, I will be a great star. I know if I practice that I will go far.
So Goldie would prance and play to the crowd, singing songs out of tune and incredibly loud. It was 24/7. That mouth never shut. Yes, Goldie was, frankly, a pain in the butt. At breakfast, guess who would be first to the mango, fandangling them all with a pushing-in tango? At nap time, young Goldie would sashay and croon, waking the tiniest geckos too soon. And under the moon, when the whole bay would dance, there'd be hops to the front at every chance. Day in and night out, Goldie just wouldn't stop, with no care where to tread on the way to the top. Then, one fateful night when the crickets were chirping, Goldie tried making a tune out of burping.
Burp.
The others decided this was the last straw. They just couldn't take Goldie's gifts anymore. "Enough!" they implored. "You're all me. We don't want to listen. It's too much, don't you see?" Goldie was shocked, dumbfounded and stunned. Greatness like this should never be shunned. They were just the wrong audience, that was a fact. It was time to go elsewhere to practice this act. So, with an indignant swish-whip of his tail, Goldie flounced off on the Red Canyon Trail. In the empty crevasse, a voice could ring out, belt out a tune, free a burp, have a shout. With a smile and a jump, Goldie let out a woo! But before the next hoo came another voice too. Woo! But no one was there. So who'd wooed on the who? There just wasn't room on this rock stage for two. Goldie tried singing a
Tra-la-la-la.
but got drowned out by singing that bounced twice as far.
Tra-la-la-la, la-la-la, la-la-la, la-la-la.
And the song was not good. It was all out of tune. Who, Goldie thought, is this other buffoon?
Be quiet!
Goldie hollered.
Be quiet!
Came the shout. This other gecko would have to get out. But then, ever so quietly, across the blue sky, some surprise inspiration came fluttering by. "Hello there," it tinkled. "I have an idea," whispering gently in young Goldie's ear. "The voice that you hear, it isn't a gecko. That shouting and singing, it's simply an echo."
What?
Spluttered Goldie.
That can't possibly be. That terrible wailing, that ruckus was me?
Well, Goldie was stumped. Could this really be true? If it was, then this knowing was urgent and new. The koa said, "Greatness is not what you do, but how you are doing it. That matters too." Goldie felt changed.
A new day is dawning. I must hurry back to my family this morning. I want to return to my sparkling bay and perform in a new, very different way.
So at breakfast time now, Goldie says,
After you.
with a slow waltz reverse to the back of the queue. When babies get tired and are closing their eyes, Goldie hums soft, snoozy, hushed lullabies. And under the moon, when they gather at night, Goldie just can't help but groove in the limelight. But now, those manoeuvres are mindful and kind for all those in front and all those behind, uniting all geckos to dance and to sing, making them feel they could do anything. This was real stardom. Who would have thought? With fan clubs and fame of a much better sort. Yes, Goldie found out that true greatness can be not just for one, but for you and for me. Whatever our journey, whichever our track, what we send out will come echoing back. And so, if we know that we get what we give, then giving out love is a great way to live.